Welcome back. I am Hooby. This is Spyro. After collecting all 14 talismans in Avalar, we are ready to enter Gulp's Overlook. Let's settle this once and for all.
Gulp, we finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go.
You've been eating fairies this whole time? That's horrible.
You singed my cape! Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves! Say goodbye, flame breath! Gulp! Lunchtime!
Alright. This boss has 2 skill points for us. The usual do not get hit during the boss. And we also have a more unique objective to go for.
Gulp, finish him off and you can have all the fairies you can eat. I'm going to enjoy this.
Of course, the fight will not start until we take a step. Watch out for his body slam. Here are the pterodactyls Alora trained to help us. They will drop eggs that hatch into a barrel somehow. Next phase, we have to avoid these plasma balls. Look at that, we have to hit him 10 times before we can win. And if we want the skill points, we have to not get hit a single time. Here we go. We have to flame the bombs, charge into the barrels. Remember that unique skill point I mentioned? This weapon will be used to get it. You see Ripto sitting on his throne back there. We need to spit a missile at him. There we go. Some other nifty trick to keep in mind with these missiles. We can hold one in our mouth and spit it, and then grab another one. And then we can use 2 in one phase. You may have noticed these plasma balls are aiming at where we are going to be instead of where we exactly are. That is useful to keep in mind when avoiding them. I think that body slam is a little more tricky to avoid. It can weirdly home in on you when you're not expecting it. Look, he destroyed that egg. I didn't even know he can do that. Okay, that did not go far enough. Let's try a bomb. He can actually grab these weapons and use them against us as well. Uh-oh. Here we go. Well, this is my favorite boss fight in the classic Spyro trilogy. Uh-oh, I really don't want him to use that missile against me. If he uses the missile, it just homes in on you and chases you around. It's kind of tricky to avoid. Keep an eye on these plasma balls and don't walk into their radius. Oh, he's getting a bomb. Oh, well, if he gets the bomb, he shoots out a bunch of little bomb balls. Here, let's see if we can get something else to use against him, too. That doesn't really combo very well into the missile. You either want another missile or a barrel that you can shoot into him. What else we got? That barrel is very close to him, so if I were to shoot that into him, I would just get hit as well. Here we go. Oh, never mind. He just smacked that one away with his face. Here's a missile. Very good. Okay, he missed that barrel somehow. Let's take it from him and hit him with this missile to end it off. Very nice. Oh. Oh, well, that's it. That's our story. Ripto's dead. Nobody could survive that fall.
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa! Laura, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along.
Wow.
Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you've really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Oh, wow, this is great. Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays.
Well, we didn't make it to the beach, but this lava pit seems as good a place as any.
Where did Laura go? I better follow her.
What do you mean, where did Laura go? She went to the winter tundra to help the professor with a super portal.
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent. Everything is finally ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
No, there's no way.
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me. Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat bear Moneybags to sell me a few bombs.
Quick, the power crystal!
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes. This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something, quick!
Hey! Give that back! Well, I tried.
You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
What? You monster. You're taking things too far now. You can't just call a place Riptonia. Somehow, Ripto has survived.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal.
And even worse, he's gonna rename Avalar Riptonia. So, this is the winter tundra. Wait, I can hear an orb bouncing around nearby. Do you hear it? How odd. There's Mystic Marsh. I love the full moon with the clouds flying in front of it. Very nice. There's Jack Skellebone's mountain. Moneybags. I think it's time we learn one more move.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you. And like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
1,000 gems to learn the head bash.
Seems like an inopportune time to be frugal, Spyro. But I'll be here, rest assured.
I wasn't being frugal, I just wanted to hear what you had to say. Oh,
Well, Spyro, the head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump and then press the action button.
who knew, Spyro? That's all you ever had to do is jump and press the action button. Triangle. We can use this head bash to break boulders. Very nice. We also saw this bullseye crate in Shady Oasis. Perfect. We can go back there and use our head bash to get the final gems in that stage. Water.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro. It's not that expensive, you know.
200 gems.
Okay, come back when you want to do some racing.
Okay. Look, if we want to get that orb, we're gonna have to find the water source. Let's unlock Canyon Speedway.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro.
Sure.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Probably. So that's our final castle, huh? Moneybags, do you really own all of these castles? You're the only one we've been seeing get kicked out. Look, there's an orb in that boulder. We have some warp pads to take us back to the previous homeworld. I think I already mentioned that Autumn Plains is probably my favorite homeworld. This one probably could be my favorite, but we've already explored about half of it. It's very small compared to the others. Hello, Professor.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Yep, that is Cloud Temples.
I'm so disappointed. My super portal was coming along marvelously.
And now that we've collected all 14 talismans in Avalar, and they were all magical, all we have left to do is collect orbs, which we already have quite a few. 45 orbs. There's the super portal. Also powered by orbs. Very cool. Ripto, did you really hop up this staircase one stair at a time? More warp pads to the previous homeworlds, even though they were just right down there. There it is, Ripto's arena.
All right, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
His demise is moments away, just not this moment. I just wanted to get these gems and take a look at those paintings on the walls. We got satyrs, Queen Finny or something, a turtle, a cave person, that guy. Why all those people? Hey, look, an orb. Here's Robotica Farms. I really love the aesthetics of this homeworld. I don't really like snowy places in real life, but they're pretty neat in video games, huh? Hello again,
I can
Professor.
see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This
Yep.
touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
It's Aliro City.
We're counting on you, Spyro, and I'm doing my best to get that super portal working again. I promise.
That's okay. I already did some sunbathing by a lava pit. Well, if we take this whirlwind, we can go all the way back to the tippy top of this staircase. And remember, we're looking for the water source. There it is. Secret underwater passage. There we go. 47 orbs. 100%. Level complete. We only needed 40 orbs to open the door to Ripto's arena. So, as long as we've been diligently collecting orbs, we would already have all we need to finish this game. But we have 2 levels to go back to in Autumn Plains. We will start with Shady Oasis. We have some hippo brothers to save. Hello again,
Spyro, it's
Shorty. Can you just eat that cherry and get going? I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is we don't have to go too far in this level. We just need to go up there to that breakable bullseye crate and that power-up gate. And even more good news, it's actually closer than you might think. We can just fly over there from here. Very nice. But now the bad news is, even though we have all the gems, we still need to defeat 18 enemies. We've only defeated 4.
it's great you've learned to head bash, Spyro, but I'm afraid neither of us can cross until that power-up is working.
How unfortunate. We are gonna have to play more of this level after all. You see that green waterfall? I'll meet you back over there. So I probably spent more time getting to this point than it'll take to actually get this orb. But luckily there were pretty much just enough enemies by the time we get to that point.
My 8 brothers have been trapped in rock and will sink if you can't break them free. Head bash the rocks by jumping and then pressing the action button. Follow my lead. Follow me. And remember, jump and then press the action button to head bash.
This is a very simple mission. I don't even know what you mean, follow my lead, Grundy. You have nothing to do with this. Just keep an eye on that sewage pipe and head bash these rocks. Only 2 more to go. Yeah, what are you even doing, Grundy? You're just watching? Well, there we go.
Thanks for freeing us. All I have to give you is this thingy I found. At least it's not a rock.
That's okay. I have been collecting these thingies. Thank you. And that is all we needed to do. Okay, next we have Fracture Hills. All we have left are 2 orbs. We could have gotten one of them on our first visit, but then we would have had to redo it on this visit. Luckily, we did not have to do anything specific in this level, just run straight here to Hunter.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
Sure, he's right over here. We already know that he is not going to take the most simple and direct route to Hunter.
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Sure.
Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
This one's more of a memorization quest, if anything. If you just remember his path, just keep an eye on him. He's usually going to try and trick you. Why are you going this way? Just don't let him get smooshed. He didn't even go near that guy. Alright. Here we go. Never mind. Okay. That's probably it. And you can get rid of his stone boots. Why is this cutscene so presented?
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
Yeah.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn Earth Shapers?
This is where we would have been locked off on our first visit.
Okay, come back later and we'll finish them off.
We wouldn't have been able to help Hunter
As long
here.
as you're here. All right. When I shoot an Earth Shaper with an arrow, you head bash him before he gets back up. Remember, head bash by jumping and then pressing the action button.
Now we can finally defeat some Earth Shapers with Hunter's help. Just keep an eye on Hunter. That way you can see where he's going and which guy he is shooting at. I guess he has limited arrows because if this Earth Shaper gets up before you head bash them, then you lose and you have to start all over. Okay. Who's next, Hunter? 3 more guys. Okay. I almost missed that guy.
We make a great team. Here, I was gonna give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
Why would you ever give this orb to the alchemist? You know the professor needs those for the super portal. 50 orbs. Very nice. We have 100% in every stage and hub world so far. We can travel back to the winter tundra. And now that we are here, we can go ahead and take on our final speedway of the game, Canyon Speedway. I actually like to start this one in a pretty specific way. So we're gonna go ahead and press triangle here at the very beginning and get that guy. And now we will get these rams and go into this tunnel here and get the other 7 tractor guys. They're just on this path. There we go. And we have some vultures up here. These guys are the more tricky one to get, just because they're flying around at varying altitudes. And we just tripped off of that guy. That was weird. Alright, there we go. Now we can get these rings. Just no time to waste. And finish it off by getting these guys. Hopefully we didn't mess up too bad with those vultures. We need to beat this in 1 minute and 10 seconds. And we did it. By a pretty good amount, not too bad. Okay, now if we go back to that vulture section, which we can get to by just running along this track. Gotta get there eventually. Okay, and from here we can see some kind of airplane. Hunter, you have a remote control airplane. Very cool.
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane?
Yeah.
I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Sure.
Okay, Spyro. Here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
Sure. We can actually just hold the circle button down, luckily. It'll just auto fire. We're on this remote control airplane, so we don't have to steer it all. We're just aiming the reticle. If we miss any of these balloons, we have to start all over again. And they can be pretty tricky. And sometimes it looks like you're aiming right at it, but these laser shots don't go exactly into the reticle. They're kind of zigzagging around awkwardly. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, just a few more to go. There we go.
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
I guess so. You did fly me towards all the balloons, I suppose. Okay. There's nothing else to do here. Let's just quit. Very good. No more speedways. In Spyro 3, they will add another gimmick to the speedways to make us stick around a little longer. For now, we just had our regular objectives and a hunter mission. And with that, I think we will end it off here. And next time we will go check out some of the worlds of the Winter Tundra. Very good. Okay, I will see you another time. Bye-bye.